some of the greatest in the NFL. As you guys see here, Tay and TK are on the screen. But guys, as you guys know by now, Travis Kelce has now broken Jerry Rice's all-time record with the most 100-yard receiving games in the postseason. He has now 9 of them. When you look at some notable 100-yard receivers in the NFL, Julian Edelman has 6. He's sitting at 3. Michael Irvin has 6, sitting at number 4. Antonio Brown has 5. Larry Fitzgerald has 5. Right? Mike Evans has 4. Tyreek Hill has 4. Stephon Diggs has 4. Devontae Adams has 4. Guys, Travis Kelce has 9 of them. Mark, fact or crap? Travis Kelce is the greatest postseason tight end / wide receiver ever.
I'm going to say fact because I'm not going to deny his records and all the touchdowns and everything that he's done. But yes, that's a fact.
That is a fact. So he is saying fact. Hoffy, we've seen Travis Kelce do great things. Wide open touchdown pass to basically put away the Houston Texans last week. Hoffy, you're shaking your head. I know you got a Travis Kelce
Houston
jersey.
Couldn't cover him, Buck. They couldn't cover him.
They left him. They chose not to cover him. But Hoffy, is Travis Kelce the greatest postseason wide receiver / tight end ever?
To be the best, you have to beat the best. And Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce cannot beat the best. Of course you're going to say that.
They cannot beat the best? Who is the best?
Nope. Tom Brady and Rob Gronkowski, baby.
Okay. So you're saying crap. Okay. So Mark, do you know how many 100-yard postseason games Rob Gronkowski has? Gronk, Mr. Spikeman himself. Ooh, Gronk hungry, man. You know how many he has?
I'm going to say not many.
He has 4. 4, Hoffy. 4. Julian Edelman has more 100-yard games than Gronkowski. So how is Tom Brady and Gronk the greatest? What?
But Gronk's got a lot of touchdowns in the playoffs, though.
He has 7. You know how many Travis Kelce has? 9.
Like 14.
9.
Yeah, but he's had Tyreek Hill. He's had other complementary wide receivers that would actually be number 1 wide receivers on other teams. Tom Brady has never had a number 1 wide receiver.
What does it have to do with anything? That would mean Gronk would get the ball more. Like, stop it. You are digging yourself a hole. Hoffy, put the shovel away. You're digging yourself a hole. You're making
No. You shut your mouth. That means they're able to double team Gronk, which is why Edelman is able to have the game that he has, because they're taking away Gronk. They're not able to take away Kelce when you have to put a safety over the top to help with Tyreek Hill.
Hoffy, last season, 2023 for the Kansas City Chiefs, who was their number 1 receiver?
Do you think I can remember last
Exactly, because they didn't have a number 1 receiver. They double-teamed Travis Kelce all postseason. How many 100-yard games did he have last postseason? He had 2 and 2 touchdowns. He got half of Gronk's total in like 54 playoff games.
Okay, but Gronk is a better all-around tight end. This Travis Kelce does not block the way Gronk can block. If we're talking an entire tight end package, as well as the fact that Gronk was always goddamn injured.
Oh.
But
so now we're using a Detroit Lions excuse. Got it.
No, I'm just saying that Kelce's got more.
If he was 100%, he would have caught 500-yard games.
Hey, don't forget Gronk retired for a few years too.
Yeah.
What?
And he retired for a few years.
Gronk retired for a few years before he went to the Bucks.
Yeah, and still came back and dominated.
So Mark, you're saying fact. I'm saying fact.
Your Chiefs.
He didn't dominate that game, but
of course he's not going to agree. He's a freaking Patriots fan. He's not going to deny Gronk. Come on.
So Mark and I are saying fact. Hoffy, you are saying crap. Let's see what the people are saying. So, guys, fact or fact is Travis Kelce the greatest tight end / wide receiver in postseason history. Rodrigo says Mahomes is going down.
Not on our team when we had Gronkowski. I made that perfectly clear.
Robbie DeFito says Kelce is considered a receiver. I said receiver / tight end. And if you want to go greatest tight end ever, I mean, he trumps the next closest guy to Grob, which he had 4. So it just Travis Kelce, wide receiver. I was trying to give you guys the benefit of the doubt to put up Michael Irvin, to put up Jerry Rice, to put up Hines Ward or Fitz or what. But Travis Kelce is a dog. He's a dog. And John says padded of numbers. He's padding those stats. Mark,
I got to admit, I kind of agree with him, but I only agree that in the sense that Kelce's got these records because he's played in a lot of playoff games.
Him and so if I'm reading this correctly, Gronk has 13 more playoff games than Travis Kelce. And if I remember correctly, Jerry Rice doesn't have his number of games, but it seems like they were always in the NFC Championship game, like every time Jerry Rice was was there. So that's at least two games every year. So, but same with Michael Irvin. But Richard says give Travis a different quarterback. Is he still great? Yeah, he was great with Alex Smith. He just came into his prime with Patrick Mahomes.
Patrick Mahomes elevates him though.
Okay, how about this?
Just as Tom Brady, just as Peyton Manning did with Dallas Clark.
Right.
What a good quarterback does. Yes, he's still good, but he is great because of Mahomes.
Right.
We'll call it elite.
And if you want to go,
he's a great
tight
end, but elite with Mahomes.
And if you want to go down that route, is Gronk great or elite without Tom? He never played without Tom. At least Travis Kelce has stats with Alex Smith. So, I
think he's great by himself. And, he coming out of college, he had all those back injuries. The fact that he even had a successful career is something, but
yeah,
Tom Brady absolutely made him elite.
So
you see the work ethic that Tom Brady puts in at practices, etc. That is what pushed Gronk, and I think that's the same thing that you see with Kelce and Mahomes. They push each other, and that's what makes them both great.
Yeah, I agree with that. And Rodriguez says the best tight end in the postseason is Gronk. That's false. It's Travis Kelce. Hands and feet.
Tony Gonzalez.
Maybe
if he played.
Yeah, maybe if he made it to the playoffs, right? But John, of course, he's going to go old school Raiders. He says Jerry Rice and Tim Brown. John, so my list that I have goes down to 50 players that have 100-yard games in receiving in the postseason. Tim Brown is not on that list. Don't shoot the messenger. Facts are facts. But Alpha Rob says fact. Drew says fact. Cushmaster says fact. I see Tony G. Tony G was not in the playoffs very often. I don't think he ever even had a 100-yard game in the playoffs. Young 9 Slim says no best receiver tied in is Antonio Gates. Once again, Antonio Gates never won a playoff game, if I'm not mistaken. So,
nope.
Laura says crap. And then she's puking because she's jealous of Tay. And Drew says, Hoffy, you are arguing because you just don't want to admit anyone is better than the Patriots.
Truth.
Going back to Tay, though.
Yeah.
Where the hell did Caitlin Clark come into the picture?
I mean, she's from Iowa, so she's always been a Chiefs fan, so why not go into the box?
How the hell did her and Tay link up, though? Come on.
They were in the same box.
On the same level.
They were in the... So... The reason why Caitlin Clark was there is because the rest of the WNBA is playing that stupid 3-on-3 league, right? And she's like, F that. She's going to go show her face at a Chiefs game. Why not link it with Tay? Why not?
She was also on the Kelce's podcast. Level.
Yeah, there you go. Anything else, Hoffy?
Yeah, she should be sitting out in the nosebleeds. Out in the freezing cold. She's not on Tay-Tay's level. She shouldn't be in the Kelce box.
You're right. She is above Tay-Tay. She is the greatest women's basketball player ever. That's right.
False.
I said it. Who's better than her?
Diana Taurasi would smoke her.
Now with that big ass nose of hers, she'd still be falling over herself.
Did Caitlin Clark make the basketball team this year?
Are you talking about the Olympics?